Wowza!
Damn.
They have returned to the first take. There will be an uncut version of this, so do become a member of the channel to get access to it, because first take is very difficult with copyright, and YouTube's been a mess lately, as you've been following any YouTube news. So do become a member. They have at least allowed us to create the uncut version of it with no cuts or anything, but I do apologize if there will be cuts on this.
Actually, I love them in this environment because a lot of people fail to excel.
Well, I have had my qualms with first take lately.
Yeah.
Because they have been pitch correcting things.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Minasan konnichiwa, Ken desu.
Ah, sure. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin.
He was like,
Konnichiwa, I'm Josh.
Konnichiwa, Pablo des.
Pablo.
Hi everyone, I'm Stel, and we are
SB19. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Gonna
They even
pause,
harmonize
pause,
on the
pause,
fucking
pause.
name.
I love how Ken was like, let me flex on the Japanese I've learned.
Yeah,
Let me flex.
literally.
I think you guys see me flex.
He's a big anime fan, so I'm pretty sure
I
he
know,
probably
he's awesome.
Maybe his Japanese is like.
Guys, I respect the Ken. Respect the
But
Ken, okay?
isn't that funny how they actually harmonize on their name?
I know. SB19.
Philippe was doing the bass. Fucking anyways, regardless.
Here, and now we're back with a very energetic and very passionate song. It's our focus track for our Simula at Wakas EP, and it's called Damn.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
이거죠?
See?
Literally,
Let
he's
me
just-
flex, guys.
He's flexing. He's flexing.
Holy shit. Guys, what the heck? Whoa.
Wow, he really.
Sobrang galing.
He really said, "This is the time. This is my time."
He said, I love Japan. I'm
Ken-
gonna give it.
Ken said, "Main character for this fucking hell." Can really hear everything. Very raw. The rawest I've seen first take as of late.
Yeah, genuinely.
There's no Leia, it's Philippe. It's like the studio.
See, completely wrong.
Very raw.
Nice, okay. Nice, well done, Stel. That's awesome. I actually like what Josh is doing there. Yeah, well done, Josh. That's actually so impressive because he, instead of doing harmonies, he was just rapping
He
the whole thing.
He was filling our sonic space. Because
Yeah.
I actually think, and now there's no excuse, this is most likely the best first take that has happened on the first take.
As of
In a
recent,
group,
yeah.
for a pop group, as of recent, maybe this year.
Yeah, yeah,
there's
I
been a
agree.
ton of groups from both Korea, from Japan, from many places in the world that have gone, and they never do it at this level of rawness, and also in a song that requires so much filling of sonic space,
Mm-hmm.
and so many ad-libs and so many things going on at once, and they're able to all do it without needing a layer or needing a special track, basically, for this.
What's actually what I was going to highlight about this performance for all of you that are watching this and don't know much about sound engineering or anything like that. One of the a really good tell whether it has been edited or not is how the track sounds in the video. Most of the times you'll hear it really well compressed and really polished,
It's
as
like
if you get it
mastered.
Yeah, because it has been mastered. So it means that the video has gone through post-production. So, however, though, in this particular video, you didn't actually hear the bass being compressed in that track or the same level of volume for each one of the vocals. It was the same as the backing track, which if it was, then it had gone through post-production. They probably compressed it and sort of like highlighted things just to make it more dynamic, but without actually putting them at an advantage or disadvantage, or they will equalize everything. Yeah. However,
Literally what the word equalize means.
Yeah, so in this they will bring everything to the same level. So in this performance though, even from the beginning, from the speaking part, you could hear that Pablo had a different gain to, for example, Ken, and Justin had a different approach to, for example, Stel or Josh. Yeah. So you had, and you could, it was very noticeable in the way that you were experiencing it with the headphones, like in this in-ears, for example, which I think is really a testament to what they can do in a live room environment, which isn't so easily accessible.
No,
for a
I
lot
don't.
of people.
I don't think there's any other group that can probably do this type of song or this type of song in this environment with this level of rawness, EQ, and with this level of actual prowess.
Yeah, and this definitely feels like a single.
This was a
This is a
complete
complete
fucking
one go, one take.
And if it had post production just to make some things equal, or maybe it was just to do with the mics, they edited nothing.
Yeah, they really did.
This was it. And
Like
now-
you could really hear the voice like adjusting for Justin,
Yeah.
and you could hear the plosives in Josh's sort of like speech quality performance. You could definitely see how away from the mic it still had to be for the big belts.
project, yeah.
And actually, you could actually hear also how he was holding back at the beginning of the song. It's actually a really great,
Really-
comprehensive technical
this
performance.
is why we fell in love with First Take. I think
Yes.
the issue with First Take as of late has been that the artists that have gone now, because they're also international artists going outside of Japan, they I think they do bend the knee to the request of the label sometimes.
Yes, I think they do.
At the beginning, they weren't doing that, and
Because it was in-house artists.
correct.
Yeah.
It was actually their artists because
Yes.
this is Sony.
Yeah.
So it became a bit trickier, I think, once they started opening the doors to more things. They become more popular than they've ever been, but at the same time, there have been many creators now that have basically exposed this fucking show,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's a bit like, well, what was the point to begin with? Because it was a first take, but that didn't mean that he had.
I
That
think
the
it
first take
evolved.
didn't have any post production or it didn't have any editing, but the actual original first take was one take, no editing. What happened in the take is what you get to hear, and that's it.
Yeah, I think they had to evolve as they become
Correct,
more,
because
more
you become more
popular.
mainstream.
Yeah.
But I like that the boys asked, because this is a request, to keep
100%.
that same energy, because that's what the show is about. But you need people as good as SB19 to make the show work, because if not, it's a
This
bit
is flat.
fucked.
This would have been so flat if, for example, Josh didn't know how to create sonic depth and
Correct.
how Ken actually brings so much foundation to the whole song.
And Pablo didn't arrange this in the way he did.
If
you know?
he didn't know that his group could hold it, yeah.
Correct.